Alright, going to take a minute today and tell you about the new Springfield Armory XD-40 caliber subcompact. This is my new concealed carry. It's $470. And when I seen it at the store, I was just like, well, let me check that weapon out. But when they did, they brought the case to me. I opened the case, and inside the case, they had a few goodies that I didn't expect, but nice. A little pouch here, 2 magazine holder, slides on your belt. Came with a speed loader, which after you try to put 8 rounds in one of these magazines, man, it gets pretty tight. So this, for me, works really well. I love this thing. Little holster here. It's got an adjuster right here for how tight or loose you want to carry it. Slides on the belt as well. All these things came with the gun. That was great. When I seen those, I was like, man, that's pretty nice. Let me check the weapon out. Alright, you have 2 magazines here. One's a 9 round, one in the chamber gives you 10. Then you have a 12 round, one in the chamber gives you 13. This one I kind of favor because it has this little plastic extender on the bottom, and most of these compact weapons pretty small grips, so this gives me an extra inch where I can get my whole hand around the grip of the weapon. A couple things that came with a lock and a brush here for cleaning the barrel. That's good. Stuff I will use. We'll get into a little bit about the gun here. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to check it. There is no round in the chamber. No magazine in. We are safe. Alright. It has a couple safeties. A trigger safety here that has to be pushed in at the same time when you are doing the trigger pull in order for that to work. But before that even happens, this little back strap back here is a little lever that has to be pushed in as well in order for it to do anything. If that's not pushed in, it won't rack. As soon as you push that in, you can rack it. And then also pull the trigger. On the back here, it's black. As soon as you rack it, it has a striker pin indicator back here. That's awesome because in the middle of the night you wake up, something's going on, you don't want to reach for your light, you want to reach for your gun. And if you put your finger on that, man, you can tell that you have it ready to go. It's been racked. And if you feel up here on the top, that little thing right there is a chamber indicator. Lets you know you also have one in the chamber. And I'll show you. It's got a little spring on it. And that just lifts up like that. When there's one in the chamber, that will be up as well. In the middle of the night, I'll feel that. And that will let me know that I have one that's racked. And the striker back there will let me know that I'm ready to fire. It is 6 inches long from front to back and 5.5 from top to bottom. It's great for concealed carry. I mean, I put about 400 rounds to it today. I'm in love with this weapon. In love. There's kind of what the sight picture would look like, and which if I wasn't aiming to a white tail, it would probably show up a little better, but you get the idea. It is ambidextrous. It has the release for the magazine on both sides, so that's a cool feature. A lot of my left-handed friends would like that. Alright, right there is your slide stop. Then this little lever is a takedown lever. If you push that up, just like it is there, rack it forward, pull the trigger, just comes right off. So then you can clean, get your little recoil spring out, take the little barrel off, clean all that stuff up real good. Just slides back in there real nice and pretty like. Get that set back where it goes. Perfect. Now remember, I have to keep that pushed in to get this thing to slide back on here. But then as soon as you do, it slides on. Then you can set your slide stop again, push that back forward, chamber, and you're good to go. Let's get an empty magazine in there. It's empty, of course. And then now you can see that with that magazine, I can definitely get my whole hand around it. And it's just comfortable. Unbelievably comfortable. My new favorite firearm. I have several, but this one is just This is just the cream of the crop for me. Unbelievably accurate. I'm not the greatest shooter in the world, but this thing makes it almost not fair, because I was shooting groupings 2 inches apart, all clustered together, which I'm going to get some video up pretty soon. I tried to do that today, but there were so many people at the range, you couldn't hear anything I was saying for all the firing. There were AKs going off, ARs shooting left and right, so I just said forget about it, and I'll shoot some next time I'm out. But this is it. She is a sight to behold, and if you ever get the chance to experience one of these, you'll throw rocks at Glocks. The trigger pull on this thing, for those of you who talk about light triggers, this thing has about a 3 or 4 pound pull. It can't be much more than that. I was shooting a Glock 27 today, and the Glock 27 starts way up here, which you can't really tell by my finger, but it starts way up here, and then you squeeze, man, and you're pulling for, it's just all your strength almost. I mean, not really, but it's just so different. This trigger is just light. 4 pounds, surprises you every time, and that's what you want. Surprise every time, and it's just a all-around great gun. Metal top, and then a polymer frame. Springfield Armory, 40 caliber, subcompact, just a great gun. If you got any questions, let me know.